guys, what's up? It's KJ. I'm back. I'm doing my recap for Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I have no idea what episode. I don't know, but this is a pretty good episode. I enjoyed this episode this week. I did take some notes, so I'm gonna get right into it because I'm just getting off of work, and I don't have a whole lot of time to really do this video. Ooh, my eyebrows look a hot mess. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get this video done real quick. All right. So first off, let's start with Candy. So Candy's got this stylist coming over for her. She's having dinner with Todd, and she's coming over to bring her dresses. I forgot his name, but he's been on there before anyway. So he coming over to bring her dresses and for her date with her husband. So she's getting ready, and they basically go on a date. Well, she was like, what brought this on? He was like, he doing his homework. And she was like, the homework is such a turnoff. Why bring up homework? But that is his homework, Candy. That's what he actually has to do, and he's making the effort. So, but I get it. He shouldn't have really said homework. Y'all, something in my eye, and I feel like it's a piece of hair. I get it. I guess he shouldn't have really said the word homework, but in any case, he was like, I'm doing my homework like the doctor told us to do or whatever. So that's what brought up on this date. So they sitting there talking or whatever, and that's basically kind of rubbed Candy the wrong way, I guess, because she was just like, there's nothing romantic about the homework situation. So then Todd asked her if she ovulating, and Candy says she didn't know if they was gonna make it to the first year for their anniversary. And I'm like, really, Candy? Why would you say that on national television? I want you to stop doing that, Candy, because you making it look bad. Even if it ain't bad, you making it look bad. Y'all really trying to lay it on thick if it ain't bad, for real. Anyway, so and she said basically she's trying to start her period, so no, she not, the ovulation, there's no point in even discussing that. Then Candy asked Todd, like, do you still want a baby? Like, she was surprised that he was even talking about it, but so she was asking, did he still want a baby or whatever? And he was like, my show got picked up for another season, so that means I'm going to be spending some more time away. She was like, well, that's a good thing that it's got picked up for another season, but it's a bad thing that you're going to be spending more time away. But Candy, let's all be clear, okay? A man that's got all this, if he not working, he got a lot of time for you. So if he working, you got to respect that, and you may not always get the time that you want. So he basically saying to her, why don't you come to LA, come and spend that time out there with me? So she was like, I have a child, I have Riley, and she can't just up and leave her for long periods of time, which I totally understand, but her grandmother is also there, so you do have the opportunity to leave, if not for months at a time. But the fact that you can leave and get some things done with your music and whatnot, you guys need to do a compromise, because he does have to go there for his show. All right, so let's see. So we get to Cynthia. Let's see here. Cynthia, she's talking to Noelle about the homecoming for her Noelle school. So she was like, she don't even know who Noelle date is, which is weird. I guess she gonna meet him on the night of or whatever. Noelle is looking very grown up. She got a head full of weave, full sew-in, kind of sassy, like definitely different from what she was when we first met Noelle on TV. But she definitely looks older and much more mature. And so they getting ready, and she trying on different little dresses and stuff like that. Apparently Kenya comes over to kind of help out with her getting dressed for the homecoming, and she come out and show her 2 dresses to Kenya, and they kind of look at it and tell her which one look better and which one they like and all that stuff. And Cynthia's there also, but I guess she wanted, it seemed Noelle was more, respected Kenya's opinion and was more excited to get an opinion from Kenya. She was twirling and snapping and flipping her hair and stuff like that, so obviously, the kids like Kenya, and Noelle is one of the girls, the teenagers that likes Kenya and one of her following. So anyway, she teach her how to walk, and Cynthia made a little joke like, well, mama can teach her how to walk, King, you can teach her how to twirl or whatnot. So whatever, anyway, it was a cute little scene. Cynthia and Peter talk about the whole trip at some point, and Cynthia was Peter's so obsessed with Cynthia's body and her butt. I think they real cute, but she's telling them that, you know, it was a pretty good trip to say the least. Nene wasn't there, so it made the whole dynamic different, and you know, that she enjoyed or whatnot. Cynthia is also getting Peter to help her with her Jamaican accent, you know, because she in the pilot for Kenyan Life Tour Zone, so he's helping her out with that. And so, you know, they just kind of talking and practicing, and it's a cute little scene. I like Cynthia and Peter as a couple. Let's see, what do we want to talk about now? Phaedra. So Phaedra, first of all, Phaedra had a scene with her assistant. I guess her assistant works in the office with her. And Phaedra talking about these colonics, which, why the hell is Phaedra talking about this shit? She was talking about it in the Philippines. She came home talking about it. She talking about on Watch What's Happening Live. Like, Phaedra, people are not putting some shit up your butt. It's not like it's not fucking taboo. Like, everybody don't do that shit. Everybody don't feel and get enjoyment behind that shit, and everybody don't want to talk about that shit, and nobody wants to know what you're doing up your fucking butt. So stop talking about that, Phaedra. You are so... Phaedra is... she's dirty. She's like a dirty... she's like... you know, you can definitely tell she's got two sides to her. Behind closed doors, Phaedra probably is no fucking joke. Like, for real. So she talking about that to the assistant, and the assistant looking at her like, bitch, what? You know what I'm saying? So basically, let's see, what else was happening with Phaedra? Blah, 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 blah. They showed a picture of Apollo on the dresser at the job, on her desk. Basically, so that was a good thing. I guess she's still trying to hang on in there for her marriage. She's trying to set up this rally for black men and black boys, and this her whole pitch for black men and raising her sons and this and that. So she's setting up this rally. She called some guy that's supposed to be some kind of representative for the White House, somewhere involved in the White House. I ain't gonna even say representative, but somewhere involved in the White House. She called him. They work some stuff out so that she can you know, put this rally on, and he's gonna help her out. So she's glad about that. All right, then let's see what else. Pretty much the charity event happened. This is still under Phaedra. Candy didn't come because they had to go to the fertility doctor. So we got Claudia, Portia, and Cynthia currently there. They helping her serve, you know, everything like that. Phaedra comes out to a fucking marching band, like some old ghetto shit that she normally do with these fucking bands and all this shit for her baby's party. Like, this is just normal for Phaedra. She came out she did a little speech with the baby on her fucking hip, which was also just did not look well. However, that's what Phaedra do. She got so much class, but then she do the most ghettoest, ratchetest shit to me. Anyway, so she do her little speech with the baby on her hip, blah blah blah. That was really nothing. Nene came later on. You know, I guess she came a little late. She was coming from New York, so she had to take a flight. So she arrived right after, like, she got right off the plane and came on in. And so as Nene was, you know, back there helping the ladies and all that stuff to serve, they started talking to her about Claudia. Actually started talking to Nene about the whole therapy session and how she thought it was, you know, she should have stayed and not left, you know, since it was her event. And he was like, you know, she thought it was a phony therapy session, and it was wrong for ganging all up on her, and she's glad that they worked things out, and, you know, blah blah blah, that's good for y'all, and this and that. You know, she kept on emphasizing that. So Nene basically was just kind of trying to avoid the whole back and forth with Claudia, but Claudia was not hearing it. She was not going to let her avoid anything. So, of course, eventually Nene just walked out, you know, like, fuck you, bitch, because I'm tired of talking to you. Nene, in my opinion now, like I said, this is always going to be rare, but Nene was trying to keep her composure, kind of trying to be the bigger person in the situation by not talking about it here. No, yes, she should have talked about it. Yes, it's something that probably needs to be discussed if you want to resolve anything ever, but not here and not now. You know what I mean? So I feel like Nene was a bigger person in that situation. Claudia, though, I don't know. Claudia, I didn't like. I don't dislike Claudia, but I just feel like Claudia does not know how to let things go. And I feel like Claudia knows she needs to let it go, but she won't. You know, it's just like you are really just kind of making yourself look like you trying to pick a fight or pick at something that she don't, you know, that's kind of dead. You know, let sleeping dogs lie. So that's what it looks like, Claudia, even though you may be trying to get her to actually come out, speak about stuff, learn how to communicate. But it looks like from the outside looking in, it looks like you just kind of keep pushing and pushing and pushing. You know what I mean? So I want you to stop doing that, Claudia. When the girl walk off, let her walk off. Don't walk behind her. And that's for anybody, really. I mean, especially for somebody that you could care less about how they really feel. So when she walk off, let her walk off. You know what I'm saying? Don't go running behind her, because that is a sense of provoking. And who knows what can happen if somebody was to turn around and, you know, say or approach you for following them. And Nene did say, you know, you need to step back, you know, you kind of in my personal space. And Claudia was like, well, I don't have to do anything. So I think Claudia may have been trying to pick and prod or stuff like that for no reason. When it was over with, she left. Y'all continued to go on. She didn't go to the Philippines. Nene should not even be a fucking factor or concern of yours. When she come in the room, you should be, at this point, able to completely ignore her, other than hi and bye, if anything at all. Like, Claudia, you such a bigger person, and you conduct yourself and want to conduct conversations and open communication and all that stuff, then you should see that she is not like that. So please just shut that off and let that go. Don't keep running behind her like that, because that's not cool. That's not what's up. And it make you look some type of way at the end of the day. Kenya doing her life tours on pilot. She's ready to be shot. She's getting everything ready. Cynthia comes over to shoot her scene, and Kenya's basically hoping that Cynthia's gonna pull through and, you know, just get this pilot shot and done, so it's ready for pilot season. Kenya, she didn't really say when it's coming out, but she said it was gonna be coming soon. So basically that's all. You know, they kind of just went through the scene with Cynthia and Kenya. And Kenya was playing like this jilted bride, so she's got her bride's dress, and it seems like it might be okay. I don't know. Let's see. Did we talk with Nene? Basically, Nene and Greg in New York. Greg take Nene to some kind of restaurant that he been wanting to take her to. They talking about they feel like they really in the city and really New Yorkers. Probably ain't been there but 2.5 seconds, but whatever. They feel like they're really New Yorkers. They talking Brent. I guess Brent is with them, and they talking about how Brent need rules, and Nene like Brent don't need rules, and it was nothing. Nene's parts are never ever nothing unless she's with one of the ladies. Yeah, but pretty much that was the episode, you guys. Next week is the season finale, and I cannot wait. I'm so glad it's going off, and I'm ready for the reunion. I think they're gonna show Nene and Cinderella. Candy talking about she gonna go over with Todd, and everybody looking crazy like they don't want her to leave. Y'all, it's gonna be good. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I had to make this quick as possible. I'm gonna upload this and get it out to you guys today. And again, this video is long enough. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a good one, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.